No one is coming to save us. I know that sounds scary and I know that sounds sad, but I think it's important for us to note in this moment. I'm going to share with you something I wrote to a group of people that I work with on a daily basis. And it's this post. I wrote it an hour ago. I'm just going to read it to you because it may help you. I've said so much on social, in this group, and at home the past 24 hours. Much of it is searchable, findable. I'm at Arlan was here on Instagram and X and on LinkedIn. What I'll say here is that no one is coming to save us. And I know that sounds scary and sad. It is, but it's also motivating to me. Today could be your villain origin story, or it could be the day that fortified your resolve to have a wonderful, non-toxic, fulfilling life no matter what. I'm still on the fence, just a little tongue in cheek, but still working this out because there's a lot of emotion going on. Here are some next steps if you're feeling lost or stuck. And this is why I wanted to make this video for you on YouTube so you could have the same thing that I have that I told the group that I work with. Number one, rest and reflect. Mourn if you need to. Take care of yourself and please be good to others because we're gonna fight the urge to lash out. We're gonna have the urge to lash out, so we need to be good to others and to ourselves. Two, when you're ready, no matter how long that takes for you, decide what you want the rest of your life to look like and what you need the next 12 to 24 months to look like in order for that to be true. How much income do you really need to make that sustainable? And I mentioned income because in this group, we work on our income. We work on an income stream. We're trying to it's a capitalist membership. And I wanted to approach it in that way and speak the language. Number three, confirm your unique value proposition and your niche. Has it changed this week? Or is it more important than ever that it remains the same? You're going to have different options here. Four, write out the first 3 steps of a 10-step plan and create a schedule. This part is going to be really important because some of us are going to be paralyzed with fear and anxiety and doom and grief. And that is all okay. And you don't need me to tell you that. It's okay to feel all of those things for as long as you need to. But if you can write down the first 3 steps of your plan in any situation, it puts you into momentum and action. And it is very healthy for your mind and your spirit. And that'll get you at least out of the throes of that doom and despair. What are the very first things you want and need to do? These first 3 steps. Again, this could be today that you do this, 1 through 4, or it could take you days or even longer. It is your pace. But I encourage you to do it as soon as you can because it'll help you. 5, very important. Forgive yourself if you can't find the fortitude or the answers. Celebrate yourself if you can. Remind yourself of everything you do have today. Inspire yourself to achieve even more. We often look to other people to inspire us. We need to learn how to inspire ourselves. It's something that I have trained myself to do, is to ignite inspiration within myself. Remember, they win if we give up on our hopes of a charmed life. And I said that very specifically on purpose, those words. Not just they win if we give up on life, and not just they win if we give up on a good life, a charmed life. Today is like the best reason for us to aspire for more than we ever have in our lifetime. Want more for yourself than you ever have. That's how you win. Don't even worry about how they lose. Think about how you win. I'm saying all of these things on the morning of a day that has traumatized me in a way. I mean, I am almost speechless. So I'm saying these words to you and I'm saying them to myself. I was not prepared for this. Because I was, as they were saying, nauseously optimistic. I was optimistic. I really thought things were going to go a different way, but they haven't. And just like in 2016, when things did not go the way I thought they would, and I woke up the next day and said, we ride, we fight, I hid under the covers for a few hours. I cried, and then I got up. And just like in 2020, when we were ravished by something that we could not, personally control when it came to the epidemic, I did the same thing. I was so I was so taken aback by it for a few hours. And then I went through these paces of what I just described to you. And then I got back up and I said, we have to fight. We have to get through this. We have to. And I immediately started doing a daily podcast, audio podcast, immediately started interviewing as many people as I could. When I feel out of control, like when I feel like things are happening to me, I fight that with information. I talk about becoming money, and my most popular video so far actually has more than 300,000 views. It's called Become Money. And that part of becoming money is getting information. I mean, it's a major part of it, getting information, becoming valuable with the information that you can get. That's what I do when I'm feeling scared, worried, concerned, out of control, is I try to interview as many people as I can to get information. So I probably will do that. I don't know yet, but there's something that you can do that is healthy, that can be the way that you cope. I'm also going to just dive into my company. Like I'm just going all out. I had a little pep talk with myself in the bathroom earlier, looking at the mirror, and I'm like, you're going for this. You're going for everything you've ever wanted and more. You're going to dream bigger. You're going to want for more. You're going to expect more from yourself and from others. And I'm not going back. We're still not going back. And there may be things around us that we can't control, and things around us that make us very sad and and affect us personally. That's kind of the point of why we were trying for this not to happen. But there's still some things we can control. And I plan on controlling those things and controlling my destiny as much as I humanly can. I'm not going to give up on everything just because much of it has been destroyed and much of my heart has broken. I'm still going to fight. And I hope that you can too, in your own time and in your own way.